Buff Nation, I am back, and I'm going to give you my top 5 must-watch players for our 25 buffs that are going to absolutely dominate, that you're going to love seeing on the field. And smash that like, and then get in the comments. Let me know your top 5. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. But I just want to clarify: this isn't a list of the top 5 players that are going to be the best statistically. These are just my subjective players I'm looking forward to killing it on the field the most. So these are in no particular order either. These are just 5. They're my top 5. Let's go ahead and get started. This might ruffle some feathers if you've been on Twitter lately. Um, First player I'm going to talk about is DJ McKinney. DJ McKinney, absolutely. You might say, Dave, man, that's crazy. DJ McKinney's not even that good. Nah, man, DJ McKinney's great, man. There are a lot of people smarter than me that cover this draft stuff. When they got him in PFF, first round mock drafts, I'm taking that to heart. DJ McKinney has that NFL prototype body, tall, he's lanky, and he's physical. So he's also getting the recognition that you want to see with like Phil Steele or some, I think, was it the Associated Press? They also named him as preseason all conference player. So he was a Big 12 honorable mention last year. So that's really great. Or all Big 12 honorable mention. He had 9 pass breakups, guys, 3 interceptions, and like a handful of tackles. 62 tackles, was third on the team in tackles. That's fantastic. 44 unassisted. So again, he's a guy that can do it all. He can tackle, he can intercept, he can bat the ball away. Ranked 4th in the Big 12 for pass deflections and passes defended. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see what he does. I love to see it. So DJ McKinney, I'm looking forward to seeing him put together his best year yet. And maybe he goes off to the NFL after this year, right? He could come back for his senior year, but if he's good enough, you should definitely go to the NFL, which I think, I would bet on right now. Coming in at the next guy, because this isn't in any particular order, all right? It is none other than the man, Kaden Salter, who I expect to be our starting quarterback this year. Coming over from Liberty, coming up from the G5 ranks, 6'1", 190 pounds. I feel like he's a little bit bigger than that, but we'll have to see. I published a short a few days ago of his best running plays. YouTube struck it down. It got blocked. I'm like, what the heck? I worked way too long on that for it to just get taken down. But Kaden Salter, I think as long as Pat Shermer, and this is a big what if we run the ball right, I think that he could be 1,000-yard rusher this year for us. I think he could get in striking distance of the single season all-purpose yardage record. This could be very, very interesting. And I would say maybe even coming close to the total touchdown record, I believe is held by Shador. Kaden Salter is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Now, is he going to dissect, a defense like Shador would? No. But he can make big-time plays in ways that we haven't had here in a long time. Steven Montez was our last, I felt, true dual threat quarterback that we've had. And Kaden Salter is a much more talented version of a dual threat quarterback. And so I really am looking forward to seeing Kaden Salter light it up this year, man. I think he's going to be a really good quarterback. I don't know if he'll be elite in terms of, NFL draft prospects, right? Anything like that. But I think he's going to be a really good college quarterback for us this year. Very much looking forward to him playing. He's just a couple years removed from having over 4,000 all-purpose yards for Liberty. Insane. So that's going to be fun. Now, a guy that is not on the CU website yet, but he will be because he's coming in for fall camp. Coming out of here from San Antonio, transferring from Incarnate Word, the FCS level, that is Dealin Taylor, running back. Again, out of Incarnate Word, 5'9", 170 pounds and some change probably by now, but an electric back. He can shake you out of his shoes. He can, outrun the entire defense. He can take it all the way from any spot on the field. Dealin Taylor, he's an energizer bunny. Now, I don't know if he'll lead us in carries. Down Aiden, Michael Welsh, some of these guys very well could end up getting more touches than Dealin Taylor. But Dealin Taylor, I think, is our most explosive running back. And I really look forward to seeing what he can do at CU under Marshall Faulk. Averaged 6 yards a carry at the FCS level. That's wonderful. 9 touchdowns last year. I think he's also got a little bit of receiving chops. If I remember, 22 receptions last year for 7.4 yards a catch. It's great. So I don't know how much will work in the passing to the running backs, but I mean, imagine running like a speed option with Kaden Taylor and Kaden Salter. That could be a lot of fun. Will Pat Shurmur incorporate that into the offense? We'll have to see. My hope is yes. And hopefully Byron Leftwich is going to be here to help coach up Kaden Salter, Julian Lewis. I was under the impression that was happening. All right. Now, my hot take is that Drayon Miller will lead the team in receiving this year. I guess that's like my big hot take. But the guy that I'm most excited to watch in the wide receiver room, how can it not be Omarion Miller? This is his time. Season cut short just as he was getting it going last year against Kansas State. We probably win that game if he doesn't break his ankle or his foot, whatever it was, right? He was fantastic. His 200-yard performance, essentially, I think it was like 196 yards against USC. Probably him and Shador were like the main reasons we were able to make that comeback and almost get within striking distance of taking the lead at the end of the game against USC. Omarion Miller, this guy's potential is through the roof. He has flashed it every time he's been on the field. Can the man stay healthy and not suffer like a freak injury this year? I'm praying to the football gods. Yes, man, we want to see Omarion Miller ball out. He is an all-American potential type of talent. That's how I feel about him. And lastly, because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, guys, this is no particular order, but they're in my top 5. I'm really, really pumped about seeing how Ardan Walker does in his final year in college football. 6'2", 250-pound edge player, has really established himself as, I think, one of the best all-around defenders on the team, on the front seven, and definitely like one of the team leaders or captains. It'll be interesting to see if he gets one of those leader or dog patches. I think he will. But I think that he has gotten better every year. And so now, can he take that next step again as a senior and really put himself in contention to be drafted next spring? So he had 6.5 tackles for loss, guys, 4.5 sacks. Can he get within double-digit range of sacks? It's going to really put him in a good position. 33 tackles. That's awesome. Second highest ranked edge player in the Big 12 last year, according to PFF. No honorable mention, I believe, or anything like that for his Big 12 play. He's just been underrated, I feel like, his career here at CU. So I can't wait to see what he does with the spotlight on him now as like one of the team leaders. So that's my top 5, guys. Some of these guys, they've been with us for a little bit, like Omarion, Ardan Walker, DJ McKinney. A couple of these guys, they're new transfers. Kaden Salter, Dealin Taylor. I mean, this was a tough list for me to make because there's a lot of players that I'm excited to see play. But that is my list as of today. Who's in your top 5? Who are you most pumped up to see? Who's going to dominate? Who's going to dominate the most? Let me know in the comments. Appreciate y'all's patience. It's been gone for a little bit, taking a little bit of break before fall camp now kicks off. And we're about to get into this thing. It's going to be such a fun football season, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Let's go, Buffs.